Meet Bob, the Backpack Millionaire. Okay, so he's not a millionaire just yet, but he's a man with a dream. A dream to become one of the richest humans in Azeroth. There's just one problem. He's grown very attached to his backpack and refuses to use anything else. This means that his journey to level up and make 1,000,000 gold is going to be long and treacherous. With only 19 usable slots in his bag, no void storage, no guild banks, no war bank, just a man and anything he can carry. Making gold by any means necessary, with just one simple rule: limited storage. This is the Backpack Millionaire, Episode 1, Forging a Fortune. We're starting our journey in Elwynn Forest, with just 10 copper and our hearthstone in our bag, and of course, this is the only bag we're allowed to use until we hit 1,000,000 gold. The first plan is to level up to level 10 by questing, so that we can learn to fly and open up the world to all sorts of possibilities. Now, I've been playing WoW for almost 20 years, and I'm Horde at heart, but to add more of a challenge, we'll be playing as Alliance. We'll be using Zygor guides to help with some questing, and possibly some gold making too. If you haven't used Zygor before, it's a fantastic in-game helper for questing, collecting, professions, gold making, and much more, with a handy little quest arrow and auto turn-in options. If you would like to use Zygor too, then check it out on the link below. With that said, let's start our adventure. Bob has picked up his first quest and is on his way to kill some wolves, spies, and goblins. So Bob has now hit level 5. His next step is going to be to head into Stormind and learn some professions. For the purpose of this challenge, I've decided to go with mining so that we can gather materials to sell as we go along. But we can also use some of these materials for our other profession, blacksmithing. The reason for taking blacksmithing instead of another gathering profession is with the announcement of player housing coming soon, it looks like some older professions may be profitable again. So this would be a good time to level up too. Now, let's get back to some questing up to level 10. So here we are at level 10. That means it's time to select our specialization and our first talent point. Now, when I play warrior, I always like to go with Fury, as it's great for fast kills and easy leveling. We're also going to sell all of the junk that's in our bag, but hold on to the good materials, which we will now go and sell on the auction house in Stormwind. Now, all of our items are posted on the auction house, and we're at level 10. Bob is now going to continue his journey into the Dragon Isles, and the big city of Valdrakken, where he'll have a lot more opportunity for gold making, and his real challenge of earning 1,000,000 gold can begin. So we've made our way to Valdrakken, leveling up a couple of times and gathering some materials along the way, which we've sold on the auction house, and we're now up to 370 gold. So, where do we go from here? Well, there's many ways we can make gold in Azeroth, from gathering to crafting, farming to flipping, and much more. We're going to focus on a couple of easy ones here to try and get some gold capital behind us, and we're going to get started on this epic journey to 1 million. First of all, let's take a look at the easiest one, the vendor search. Using TSM at the auction house, we're going to run a vendor search, which will show us any items we can buy for cheap and sell to a vendor for a profit. Bad luck, Bob. No decent profits this time. The next option is looking at it the other way round, buying things from a vendor to sell on the auction house for a profit. We can do this on our yak mount here. For example, we have the refreshing spring water, which we can buy for 1 copper each, but sell on the auction house for 2 silver. Also, the light parchment has a decent profit, and the simple wood. We can also head over to Cognir, the engineering supply vendor, who has some amazing deals for us, like the blacksmith hammer, which we can buy for 1 copper, but sells for 11 gold on average, and the gyromatic micro adjuster, which we can buy for 1 gold and sells for over 180 gold. There is other vendors that we could look at too, but we'll stick with these for now. So let's get all these on the auction house and look at another way to make gold. This is the point blank sniper tool. Now, usually this is most useful when you're doing a cross realm flip, but for the purpose of this challenge, we will only be buying and selling on this realm. So we're going to be using this slightly differently by searching for items that are posted at under 50% of the regional sale average, buying them out and selling them at a higher price. The easiest items to do this with are materials. So let's have a scan. We managed to get some great deals there on some linen cloth, some silk cloth, some mage weave cloth, living ember and tiger's eye, so we will post these on the auction house at their average sale prices. Now it's time for Bob to take a rest and wake in the morning to see how much gold we've made. Bob is well rested, and it's time to check the mailbox and see how much gold we have. So, just over 100 gold, which puts us on a grand total so far of 257. This is a great start, and we still have over 2,000 gold worth of items on the auction house waiting to sell. Bob is having a great time on his journey so far, and it's only just begun. If you're just as excited as I am to follow his journey, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.